what's up you guys? Welcome back to my bookish world. I'm Alex, and today I'm going to be doing my October wrap-up, which hopefully will be a very short video because I technically only read 2 full-length books in the month of October. I did start one in October, but I didn't actually finish it until November 4th, but I'm still going to talk about it because I read most of it in October. But yeah, October was a crazy busy month for me, so in November, not November, it's November now. Basically, don't chew on the cord. Basically, in the month of October, it was stressful because I was mostly spending my evenings packing stuff up or doing homework. It was crazy busy with school because I had, there was one week that I had 3 papers and 2 tests due, all within a few days of each other. It was just a lot. But not only that, I was also trying to figure out a new work schedule, and I was in the process of moving, and I actually did move during the month of October, which I already posted a video in this new location, so that's exciting. But like I said, I moved. There was a lot going on. Also, if you hear some squeaking, my dog Bailey has her ball, so hopefully she doesn't rock the tripod like she did before I started filming. But yeah, so I really only read 2 and a half, not even a half, books during the month of October, but I am already, like I said, I've already finished one in November, and I'm already over 30% of the way through the first real book that I've picked up this month, so I'm hoping to read a lot more in the month of November, so I'm just going to include the 3rd one here. That was a lot of explanation for no apparent reason. But yeah, let's just get started. So the first book I read was The Deck of Omens by Christine Lynn Herman. This is the sequel to The Devouring Grey, which this is a duology. So The Devouring Grey follows this girl who I can't remember the name of, who moves to this town with her mom, where her mom came from, called Four Paths, and she learns that she has these powers that will help her take care of this town. And so it follows these 4 families of this town, the 4 founders, I don't know. And they all have these special powers that take care of the town from this thing called the Grey, which is this alternate universe that's, is around them, and it has a monster in it that they just call the Beast. And so the story's about them trying to figure out their powers while also trying to defeat this beast. So yeah, I gave this a 3.5 stars. I honestly think part of the reason that I just had a hard time reading this month was just because of everything that was happening. And so even though this was a pretty short book, it took me forever to read it. I would say I did enjoy it, but it definitely was not my favorite thing in the world. Definitely was not my favorite thing. But I think I will probably read other things from Christine Lynn Herman. This was a duology, so that's the last book. But yes. The next book that I read was Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab. This is the 2nd book in her middle grade novel. I don't actually know if this series has a title, but the 1st book is City of Ghosts. So basically the 1st book follows this girl who died but then was brought back to life. And then her parents are these ghost hunters, and they have this reality TV show, but they don't actually see ghosts. She can see ghosts. And so they get this TV show where they're hunting ghosts, and they're going to the most haunted places in the world. And the first stop is Edinburgh, Scotland, where she meets this girl who also can see ghosts and kind of learns about her powers and what she can do with them. And so the 2nd book takes place in Paris, which is a really awesome setting. I really enjoyed this book. I gave it a 4 stars. It's not my favorite. It is a little bit spooky. But I love Victoria Schwab's writing, and I definitely think that I'm going to continue with the series. So yeah. And then the last book that I have, that I technically finished in November, but I'm just going to include it here because why the hell not, is Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. So I gave this book a 4 stars. So this book follows a boy named Yadriel who is transgender, and he is a brujo, and his family doesn't quite accept him. So to kind of show them that he can be a brujo, he does this ritual and he brings back a spirit to help originally to find his cousin, but he brings back this spirit named Julian, and Julian is the bad boy from his high school, and he is going to help him. Julian says, okay, I'll help you figure out your cousin as long as you help me say goodbye to my loved ones and check on my loved ones. And so basically it's that, and Yadriel just is dealing with his family's acceptance of him, as well as his feelings towards Julian and the fact, Bailey, you better not be chewing on your bandana. Quit. Come here. Come here. She's not the smartest. While also having feelings for Julian. So I ended up giving this one 4 stars, although I don't know what she's doing. Although I think I will. Bailey! Drop it. She's biting at her bandana. Okay, I'm gonna keep this since you apparently do not want to wear it. So I gave this 4 stars after hearing a lot, and I picked it up after a lot of people were talking about it, and giving it 5 stars, and it made the New York Times bestseller list, and it was the first time that an openly transgender author made the bestseller list, which is amazing. And I just wanted to read it, and I gotta say I really did enjoy it, but like I said, October was just a weird month for me, and I started this unfortunately during the weird transitional part of moving, and so according to one of my reading apps that I track my reading on, it took me 19 days to read this, which is absolutely insane, because I don't think it's ever taken me that long to read a book unless it was for school. But yeah, I'm definitely going to reread this in the future during the spooky season, because it's a perfect spooky book, and I know I just want to read it normally. So yeah. That's it for this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Follow all my social media down below. That's Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!